Welcome back to the Sharpshooters Podcast, everybody. I'm your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharp, on the ones, twos, threes, fours, and the fives and the six. We up in here talking some basketball, mostly, and NFL schedule release and all that good stuff. Got my people already in here talking. So definitely appreciate y'all jumping on in here. But before we get into it, I got to introduce my people. The man with the master plan. He's been gold, but he's starting to get back consistent. He claimed that he's been busy with graduation, but I believe him. But I believe it's the mic because he got, ladies and gentlemen, my dog Tez.
What's happening, man?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's graduation season, man.
yeah.
Facts.
Running me
Getting
left
that,
and right.
Went to one a day. Facts.
getting that easy money, taking pictures, and of course, our girl of all people. I may know her as Danielle, but y'all know her as Sporty Shorty.
Hey everyone, how you doing? It's your girl Sporty Shorty.
Uh-oh. And of course, the man on the keyboard, the guitar, the drums, cymbal, and I'm on the triangle. My dog, Piano Man.
What the business is.
And my dog of all dogs up there, Alabama A&M graduate, the man with the master plan, my dog, Coach Sean.
Much love to all the panel. Much love. Is that Ebony we see down there?
Is that
Yeah.
she?
There she is.
Ebony, what's going on, dog? Much love to all my fellas. Much love to Sporty Shorty. Much love to Ebony. Much love to Ebony. And
Oh,
that
she-
young baller, Noah Carter himself. Facts.
Roll Tone. Damn right. And I know she gonna love this, especially when we start talking about the NFL, talk about her Cleveland Browns. They got Shador and all that. Maybe he'll start week one. We just talking about the schedules. If anybody going to any games, I know I'm going to a game, and it will be September 28th, because that's when my team will be playing those dirty girls known as the Atlanta Falcons.
Uh-oh.
So if you're a Falcons fan, I don't care. We got Gil up in here. What's going on, Gil?
Yeah.
Said New York
What's
Knicks need to take down Boston Nets game. They better, because they go back to Boston. It's over.
It's over.
Of course, we got our
Janet.
favorite, the whole wide world, Miss Janet in the house. What's
Janet.
going on? Who else up in here? Dwight. Of course,
Miss Janet.
you on the road, brother. If you're on the road, be safe. And we're going to keep you entertained always, man. Miss Susan in the house. What's going on? Who else in here? Oh, of course. I just put her up here since she want to be up here.
I was showing love to Ebony. She said we got a lady in the bed. I was showing love.
Oh yeah, you gotta show love. I don't know. He said, "No, my cats shit the bed." I ain't gonna lie, they did, man. I don't know what they had going on in their series. I have no idea what they was doing. That was terrible.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, we talking about NBA playoffs and all that. I don't know where I want to start. I really don't know where I want to start with that. I guess we'll start with her calf since they wet the bed against any of them Pacers. Tyler Halliburton having a series against them. Now they're going back to the Eastern Conference Finals and waiting on the Celtics or the New York Knickerbockers.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a very, very interesting series. Whoever plays that, if it's Indiana and New York, it's just a rivalry renewed, just like Reggie Miller and Patrick Ewing, the boys going at it back in the day. So I start with, and yeah, since you been talking about the playoffs, and yes, I will also start with you when we get to that NBA draft rig. Do you believe it's rigged or not?
Oh, it's rigged now that the Mavericks got it. It's a 1.8.
I don't know. I don't know. That's just a question mark. I put the question mark up there.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
okay.
how you feeling about the playoffs right now? And matter of fact, you can start anywhere you want. How you feeling about the playoffs right now? Who you have winning it, and who you had winning it from the jump?
Well,
And
you know,
don't
I had the Mavericks going back to the Western Conference Finals. But you know, we came up short. You know what I'm saying? We just regrouping for next year. Shout out to my Mavericks, #1 draft pick, Cooper Flag. Don't try nothing, Nico. Just get Cooper. Don't trade. Don't do nothing else. Just get Cooper. Okay, just sit down. But I'm enjoying seeing Halliburton. I'm enjoying seeing Indiana. I'm not a big East girl. You know, I'm the West. So, Anthony Davis, get well soon because Anthony Edwards is putting on a show. That boy AE look good. Now I will say that Golden State did surprise me. I thought they would put up more of a fight without Steph. But yeah, they got the gentleman sweep. So um without my males, you know, I'm just watching to watch. But I'm a pull for the Timberwolves just to do a little razzle dazzle. You know, I do like the Joker. I like those, but I don't that's I don't know. I think it'll go 7. But
who going 7?
I think Shine them going I think they're gonna drop the ball. I don't know. I
Ooh.
can't count the Joker out. I can't.
So they ain't gonna close it out tonight because I think they play tonight.
I don't
I
think
think they're gonna
so.
miss the night.
I don't think so. I think this will be a 7 series right here. But yeah, I'm a root for AE, man. I like what the young guy doing. He's fun to watch. I like him.
It seemed like you wanted to get in on that because I'm loving
Oh,
everything.
nah,
I think Anthony Edwards is my favorite right now. Well, he's been my favorite
Yeah.
for a minute.
Yeah, for sure, man. I don't know. Like I haven't, in all transparency, up until the playoff start, I haven't really been watching basketball.
Cool.
I just haven't. With college football season now extending itself on into the next year, you know, so far with recruiting and everything, it's like, yeah, just I hadn't been interested in it. And my team is not really that good. I'm a Suns fan, so but these playoffs have been pretty good, man. I have no complaints. I would, as far as teams I want to see win it, probably. I mean, like she said, probably Ant. It seems like he is. We throw around the face of the league. Like it seems like he's claiming that he's not really. What I love about him is he's not saying it, right. He's not saying that he's better than anybody. He's not claiming that he's the face of the league. He's just being himself, and he's getting crowned as that. Uh, that Warrior series though, like showed everybody how regular they are without Steph Curry. Like when you don't have a person that can shoot from 40 feet out, consistently get in the lane, get other people involved, underrated finisher at the rim, like it just throws everything else from that team. You can tell the rotation was off. They really didn't know what to do. I think Draymond probably got more minutes than he needed to get. I would have loved to see Kuminga get some of the minutes, the way he was playing. But you know, when you lose a star like that, the rotation you get thrown off. Halliburton is balling on the East. Not really surprising when you have a point guard that's the best player. When the best player of your team is a pass first point guard, then your team's gonna be pretty tough to beat. Shout out to though. For real though, shout out to the Pacers for holding on to Miles Turner all these years. Like if you've been following the NBA, you know Miles Turner has been the subject of trades like for the last 3 or 4 years. And for them to hold on to him, pair him with Siakam, like those boys look like they could do it. And that last series, the Knicks and the Celtics, a lot of us, me included, hey, I've said a lot about Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown. And I'm on record saying that I think that Jaylen Brown is Batman. So I don't know if they win this series against the Knicks. I don't think they have enough to, but I need to see Batman when y'all go out in these games with no Jayson Tatum on there. I want to see, give me some 30 pieces, some 40 pieces. I want you to go out swinging. If not, it's going to be a lot of criticism around what those two stars and what people think about those two stars. So, yeah, That's probably all I got, man.
He
If I think of
definitely,
something else, I'll tell you.
he definitely ain't no Batman. I can promise you that. But
Mm.
Piano Man.
Well, I'm like Spody Shorty, even though she a Mavericks fan, and I ain't gonna hold it against you that you got my boy Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Lakers fan.
Okay.
Dang.
I'm a Lakers fan. Now I didn't say I was a LeBron fan, so don't get it twisted.
I hear you.
Okay, I'm a Lakers fan.
Uh-huh.
I was a Lakers fan before LeBron was even thought about. So here we
Mhm.
go.
Okay.
I'm more like Tez. I really hadn't kept up with it um, because my mind is mostly, or my focus has mostly been on football and college basketball. Um, so, Spody Shody, y'all better do what's right. If y'all don't get Cooper Flag, we'll take it.
I know.
We'll take it. But I'm gonna tell you who my team to watch. I'm still gonna have to rock with Denver until those guys just won't go away.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this was supposed to have been a year when you looked at them on throughout the course of the year, they really didn't look that good. They were up and down. They were not consistent. But when they got to a certain part of the year, from what I saw, those shots started falling. They started hitting that board real hard. And the Joker and Westbrook. Now, as much as I don't like Westbrook that much, because I think he's a weirdo, but um,
So
Westbrook
different.
goes hard this time of the year.
Mm-hmm.
He goes hard this time of the year. Him and Joker and it's this other guy. I can't remember his name. When those three on, it's hard to beat them. OKC on the other hand, they're good, but they got one problem. It's not a problem. They're young.
Yeah.
They're young, so that experience is going to come out. So I got Denver in that particular series. In that New York Boston, if New York don't take them the next game and it goes back to Boston, Jaylen Brown gonna ball out. I'm just here to tell you because he's going to prove that he's that dude when Tatum's not there. He's going to prove that, and that's been the big quiet thing that's been kept. That's been the thing right there. The quiet feud of who's better, Brown or Tatum. Well, right now Brown's going to have to carry it.
Mm-hmm.
Pacers, on the other hand, don't look now, but those dudes are for real. Those guys are for real. So whoever, I hope it's the Knicks and the Pacers because I'm like B Sharp and Tez. That's gonna be the rivalry renewed because I used to love to see the Knicks and the Celtics. I mean, excuse me, the Knicks and the Pacers go at it when it was Reggie and Patrick and all them, and they get the fighting out there. Oh man, that was must see TV.
Yeah.
So I hope that rivalry gets renewed, and I think that would be a good 7-game series. If it's the Pacers and the Knicks, I think that would be the one to go 7 games.
Oh
So,
yeah.
but right now, I got my money on Denver.
Okay. I ain't mad at you on that one, especially. I just don't agree on the Westbrook. Now, if you want to say how he dressed, I'd be like, that's just that West Coast dressing. I don't dress
That
like
ain't no West Coast dressing. That's just weirdo.
that. They do that too. But
I'm like Charles Barkley. They could come there in a spaceship right about now. It'll be all right.
hey, them coming to the game be the most entertaining thing. How they come out, I ain't gonna lie to you. It do be entertaining.
Came
every
in a dress one night.
every,
Man, what kind of
hey,
Sam Hill
every
hocus
time
pocus we got going?
every time Charles say that though, they put up some of his outfits from the '80s, and they be like, Charles, you
Man,
can't
Charles
really talk.
Barkley, man, he from Bernie, Alabama. He ain't know no better.
That's a Charles Barkley. Coach Sean.
First off, shout out to Dwight, shout out to Bishop, shout out to Janet, Ebony, Susan, shout out to all the people out there, man. Much love to y'all. Huggy, yeah, shout out to Huggy, our second favorite Auburn fan. You know what I'm saying? For me, man, personally, if I can possibly say it, the truth is in the details, man. I don't give a damn who win. You know what I'm saying? Because my team ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? The Heat ain't in it, so I don't give a damn who in it. So I'm voting. So I'm going for my favorite player in the entire NBA, the weirdo Russell Westbrook. My favorite player in the league. And why is he my favorite player? Because unlike soft ass LeBron and all these weird ass dudes taking load management, I'm tired. I'm not gonna play tonight. I don't come from that era. I don't come from it. I don't know nothing about it. I don't sympathize with it. I watched Jordan play 70 of 82 games for 11 years straight. I don't know nothing about these. You touch them and they falling and flopping and Hollywood as hell. I don't know nothing about this basketball today. So with that being said, I'll pay my money to see Russell Westbrook any day over all of them. You know why? Because I know he gonna play. I know he gonna play his ass off, bad or good. And then he gonna extend that energy and make my ticket price worth me paying it. Not sit over there in your pretty little clothes and your shades. And I ain't paid to see you. I paid to see you play, homie. So Russell Westbrook is my favorite player of today. And I think at his peak, one of the best point guards and most explosive point guards to ever lace them up. That's facts. So for me, I'm pulling for the Denver Nuggets only by way of Russell Westbrook. The Knicks, I would love to see them. I'm kind of with Piano Man. I would love to see them play the Pacers, right? I think the Celtics goose is cooked. You know what I mean? Now, if the Knicks don't go take care of their business, then you know it might be what it is. You know what I mean? So, other than the Celtics and Jaylen Brown, I don't think Jaylen Brown gonna be able to play with them to be able to carry them the way Jayson with his teammate Jayson Tatum obviously being out. I don't think Brown's gonna be able to carry them. I hope the Denver Nuggets come to play with Jokic. I hope they come help him because he's doing a lot, and I think he's wearing down in the fourth quarter. If you look at him in the fourth quarter, he struggled game before last in the fourth quarter. I think he's wearing down, man. I think they need to help him more. I'm hoping these guys can pull it out. OKC is young and energetic, but sometimes their youth has got them in trouble. So I'm pulling for Denver, man. I'm pulling for Denver to possibly face New York. You know what I'm saying? I don't really give a damn, but I'm pulling for Denver Nuggets. That's just the bottom line, and that's the truth. That's my only reason.
Yeah, man. I love, man. I would love to see Westbrook get one. This is one of the best years that he can get one for real, dog. So
JJ,
we got my boy Jason in the house, man. I just realized, man, he down there where my nephew stay, down there in Evergreen, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, when y'all come up to BTW this Saturday, we're gonna beat that ass, though. I just want to let you know that.
Brinsky, can I have 30 seconds, man? Because it seems I had this conversation probably 4 times a day. Ebony, now me and you, listen, we can argue about Bama and that's Ohio State all day. But Ebony,
go get it, coach.
If you don't get out of here with that, LeBron, the GOAT to what? I'm gonna say this. We play these games to win, right? Right, Ebony? We can both agree. We play these games to win. If you take a test tomorrow and you take the test 11 times and you fail, what was it? 5/11 or whatever it is. You cannot fail half the times you make it to the finals and call yourself the greatest of anything.
Facts.
Right? How are you the greatest when you get to the finals 11 times and only you got 4 rings? Right? You failed the other 7.
Yeah.
Right? No, you're not the greatest. You're the greatest at longevity in this soft ass day of basketball. That's what you are. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the greatest. You know why? 7 finals, 7 rings. Didn't even have a game 7, bro. 6 ring. Didn't even have a game 7, bro. Didn't even have a game 7. I love LeBron. Cool dude, got nothing against him. He's the best of today in this era. Give it to him. I still think Kobe better, but in 2025, great LeBron. This day where y'all rather shoot threes than. Do you realize this? And I'm done, B Sharp.
No,
I'm not a basketball guy.
No,
I'm
keep
not
going.
a basketball guy.
This is going.
But you got big men who's 7 foot. They can't even play in the paint. They don't even know how to play with the back to the basket.
Right.
They don't even know how to play with the back of the basket. They just come down, jack up threes, right? Come down, jack up 3. AAU basketball done ruined it for everybody. Steph Curry ruined it for everybody because now everybody want to do it. 7-footers don't even play in the paint no more. They solve, my ankle, my elbow, if Karl Malone played today, he'd average 40 and 10 because who's gonna guard him down there? Nobody. this soft pillow basketball today. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And that's all I got to say about
And
it.
then I'm glad you went there. You
Man,
said none
listen.
without. You said that the old reliable. Let me just throw out old reliable. None without Pippen. Listen here.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
I don't care what you say.
Oh my God.
I can name so many guys that LeBron had as teammates that are better than Scottie.
Had to go join. Come on, Bird. Come
Dwayne
on,
Wade.
man. Let's join up.
Is better than him. Anthony
No.
Davis is better than him. Luka is better than him. Kyrie is better than him. It's so many guys that are better than Scottie Pippen. If Scottie Pippen is the best that you can listen,
And
here,
John
Scottie
Paxson.
Pippen is a top 75
Really?
player. He's a top
Hey,
75 player. But
B-Sharp, can I throw something else at her right quick?
go please.
And a Spody show to help me out right here.
Mhm.
When LeBron first
True.
went to Miami, who did they play, and what happened in that final?
Let's not forget 2011.
Come on now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
With
very
the flu.
true.
With the flu, but you know, hey, what do I know? Not
Jordan
one,
ain't
Well,
never,
not
Jordan ain't
two,
never got
not
swept.
three, not
Look.
four. Ain't that what he said?
Ain't that what he said?
That's what he
Jordan ain't
said.
never
And
got
got
swept.
down there, and Dallas put that belt to that,
Embarrassed.
embarrassed them. And when they was walking off the court, everybody walking down with a bowed down head.
Yes.
They were talking about Dirt too, talking about they had the flu and
Yeah.
everything.
All that.
I ain't forget.
Now, don't get me wrong. I like LeBron,
Yeah.
but he's not the GOAT.
Correct.
Get that off it. Let me tell you, if the studies have shown that Jordan he's in a class by himself, and then right up under him is Kobe, what that tell you? And when Kobe got out there, I mean, every now and then a player gonna get off on another player. They're gonna do that. That's gonna happen. But on a consistent level, LeBron wasn't even in the same league with Kobe.
Mhm.
Kobe was definitely better, but
Yeah.
he flopped. He with my Lakers too. But all this flipping and flopping like a pancake, man, get out.
You know what I seen? You know what I
Hey.
saw when Kevin Durant was with the Warriors that first year. I think the year they played the Cavs. You know what I seen? I seen Kevin Durant trying to go at LeBron, and LeBron get mad at J.R. Smith because he don't want to guard him. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen Jordan punk out like that. Never in my life. You like, you guard him. You guard. Kevin Durant wanted all the smoke. He telling him, come on.
Hey,
No.
listen, me and B Sharp have this conversation right here almost probably every other day. I hope there's some people watching this because I haven't said a word, and this is beautiful what y'all saying. All the points y'all making are 100% spot on. I'm glad I don't have to say it. I've said this till I'm blue in the face.
It makes no sense, man.
If
Like,
I can add anything
Please.
to this, if I can add anything to
It'd be
this
crazy.
conversation, it will be let's just do a little math here.
Do the math.
They were scoring 85 points a night. And this
Real
man
defense.
had 40 of them. Think about that. It's not this new NBA where they scoring 130 points. You got 3 players on the team.
Touch him,
They
it's a
got 30
foul.
points.
Touch him.
No.
Touch him.
They were scoring
It's a foul.
85 points a night. And this man had 40, 50, 60 packs. Think about that. And that's all. Y'all made some beautiful points. I don't even
And you
want
could hand
go
check back then. To
Mhm.
those that don't know, when you can hand check, it's easier to guard the person, right?
Mhm.
If you can't hand check them like today, Jordan would have 40 in a half. How you gonna stick him when you can't put your hand on him,
Right.
bro?
There are people that you could substitute Scottie Pippen with on that team, and that team will get better. There's nobody that you can
Exactly.
take Michael Jordan off that team with and substitute, and it will be a better team. Think about that.
I don't even compare LeBron to Mike. Everybody do that. I compare LeBron to Magic. He's that type of player to me.
If you
And
put
reason I say that
LeBron,
is, to me, LeBron is a facilitator. He's not a scorer like Kobe, and he can score obviously, but he's not an animal scorer like Kobe, like Michael was. You know, these dudes were scorers. LeBron is a facilitator that can score, right?
he's out there trying to make the game winning pass.
Yeah, he passy.
Yes. Yes.
I don't want to pay somebody $100 million a year to make the game winning pass.
But look, taking nothing from LeBron, Ebony, I think he's the best player today. He's great for today's game.
Mhm.
And I think he's the best in today's game. But when people compare him to Mike, man, I just don't understand. I just don't understand how y'all do that. Like, man, Jordan This is back when they really played defense. Like it wasn't no switching and all that. Like if you had 20 points and your man who you're guarding had 20 points, then you failed.
Mhm.
You failed. Today, James Harden said it best. I don't play defense because it affects my offense. Like, what? Like, you got 38 points. You don't even care that the dude you checking got 32. You suck. No. No. I don't even like watching it. It's like, come down, shoot a three, get the rebound. They come down, shoot a three, get the rebound. They come down, shoot. I get take me back to the 90s, bro, when it was real basketball. I challenge you to go Google Michael Jordan and just watch, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it.
Go
It's
ahead.
a career full of bad shots. If you're not familiar with what the game film look like, is him taking all the shots that you want to force defenders into taking. Long twos. Yeah, I've lived with that all day. And he made them at the highest clip ever. Go look at his spray chart and look at the, when they show the spray charts and look at his, it's right inside the 3-point line. He just dominates. And it's like, what can you do as a defender at that point, as a defense? Like, when we funneling him, we forcing him into the worst possible shot on the floor. He just keep knocking it down.
Scotty's a scoring man. That's why he's saying all that stuff.
Ask Pippen who he thinks to go to. He played with the man out.
If you look at Scotty 3 years ago,
Scottie Pippen has changed his opinion on the GOAT about 30 different times.
Yeah.
He
So
mad
I
that
would not
Jordan's
value
son
his
banging his wife,
opinion.
banging his ex.
I wouldn't go there. That's what it is.
He mad about that. If you look at Scotty 3 years ago, he was praising this man's shoelaces. Like, come on, man. Like, I get it. It's your ex. My son knocking off your ex. I'd be mad too. I ain't finna say nothing good about you. I get it. It's okay.
What if they get married and she hyphen her name?
Me,
It's like Jordan Pippen.
Jordan Pippen. That'd be awful.
They'll be back together.
He'll jump up. They're not together no more?
Some type of way.
I thought they was together.
No, man. I seen Huggy down there talking crazy, man, talking about Scotty. Listen, man. Scotty is good, man. Scotty is that dude. Scotty is one of the best defenders, one of the best point forwards in the history of the game. But there's so many people I would pick over Scottie Pippen. And I mean so many people I would pick over Scottie Pippen. And matter of fact, Huggy, if you still in here, I'm gonna make a list. And I'm not even gonna order it. I'm glad. Okay, you are in here. I'm gonna make a list of 50 players and probably can get to like 75 before I get to Scottie Pippen for real.
Huggy crazy.
That's.
I'm like, bro, we got to stop hyping up. Like Scotty was that dude, man, but it's just like other dudes that are better than him, man. If you tell me, let me ask you this, Huggy. Scotty got 6 rings. Are you taking him over Luka? Yeah, just put it in the chat and let me know who you would take.
Like, if they had Luka, they'd have won 10 rings. Well, man, you know what? I ain't even gonna say if they had Luka. If they would have had Michael Jordan all that time, they would have won 10 rings. The only reason they stopped winning is because he decided to move on.
He said without Scottie Jordan, he said that. He said that is my best teammate. But guess what? Who is the alpha dog on that team?
And we saw what Scottie done without Jordan.
There you go.
Nothing.
No MVPs, no finals MVPs, no defensive player of the years, no nothing.
They won 3 straight championships. The man went play baseball. He came back and won 3 more.
They literally went to Europe to get another Scottie Pippen when they went and got Tony Kukoc.
Think about that, though, guys. You see how hard it is for these people to win a championship now. The man won 3 straight rings, went and played baseball, took a break, came back and won 3 more. That alone, who doing that? I tell you what he didn't do. He didn't go join the Lakers to win a championship. Then the next year, he ain't go join the Celtics to win a championship. Then he go join this team to win a champ. Get out of here with that, bro.
Man, imagine
Coach
Michael Jordan and Shaq on the same team.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Pure dominance.
Hey, Coach, me and Brinsky talked about this before, man. Think about this. I want y'all to think about this. Think about what happened if he hadn't never got off the couch to play for the Wizards. Think about it. The end of his career was actually that last shot, because it was all said and done, signed, sealed, delivered. Last shot in Utah, that was it. That was the greatest storybook ending to a career you could ever have. And he was sitting at home and he decided, I think I can get these boys like 20 a night, play 82 games at 40 years old.
Facts,
Just think about it. Even with the movie coming back out, just imagine that movie coming out now, and that was the final thing. Like, bruh, this career is second to none.
Since they keep hollering Scotty, are y'all taking Scotty in your top five of small forwards? Jason, Huggy, and anybody else that thinks Scotty is just that guy. Scotty is the true definition of a Robin. They try to put that label on Kobe, but clearly Kobe is an alpha dog, and that's been proven many times over. So you tell me you are not picking him over, man. It's so many guys that I'm picking over Scottie Pippen. Just Scottie Pippen literally has those rings because of Michael Jordan.
He had his opportunity to win without Jordan.
He had plenty of opportunity to win with Jordan. And matter of fact, against my Lakers in 2000, when you had the opportunity up 15, game 7, Portland versus LA, y'all up 15, blew it. And the rest is history. That was your chance to go to a finals without Jordan.
And he's younger, so that's prime Scotty. It wasn't like that was an old Scotty.
Yeah. So you tell your boy with his Robin ass that he is not Batman. He was just hating on the man. I'm sorry, bro. You just got to know your place in history. You got to be comfortable. I'm sorry you're not the man. D Wade is comfortable in his own skin. He's like, man, that's LeBron. I'm D Wade, but I'm still that guy.
And he won a championship without LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Like, come on, man. And before. So let's stop this, man. Y'all got to stop this.
There were grown adult men that thought if they bought these shoes, it would make them play basketball better. In real life, I'm not talking about just made up. I'm talking about real life grown-ups. 30, 40-year-old men that thought, like, man, I put on these J's, my jumper gone.
He said he's the creator of the point four. Bro, it's a lot of people that are creative of something, but it's somebody better than them. I'm sorry, bro. Guess what? Everybody thought Dr. J, oh man, this is the best we're gonna ever see of a dunker. Then here comes Michael Jordan. Man, this is probably the best we're gonna ever see. Here comes Vince Carter. It's somebody better. Just because you're the creator of this don't mean you're the best.
To that point, Scottie Pippen's a very underrated dunker. Like, when you look at dunks, he dunked on more people than almost anybody in the NBA. He was dunking on people.
He said, nah, y'all ain't no Scotty. Ain't nobody hating on Scotty, but we know his role. He robbing, man. Just respect that, man. Over here hating on the man.
And be real, man. If we gonna be honest, now this is for everybody in the chat that's disagreeing with what we say. Let's be real. Like, let's be real. Let's be truthful. I want to hear what Sporty got to say about this. You know, and I know the NBA rules today is the most. I'm not gonna say the word online. I'll just say juicy with a J. Juicy rules I've ever seen in my life. And if you disagree with that, I'm done talking to you. You touch them on watch this. Now, this is a foul. Foul. That's a foul.
No, that's a flagrant.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Like, you put these dudes in the NBA back then where you had to throw it down low because there wasn't no space. Right? Thank you. All this space, this, you know what I'm saying? You shooting threes, like you play until you're 51. Yeah, of course you can. It's no physicality in basketball no more. Nothing. If you can't shoot a jump shot, you can't play in the league. If you can play forever nowadays because there is no physicality. Come on, man. Y'all crazy, man. The Detroit Pistons, man, they was whooping people. They was literally whooping folks on the court, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jordan had to go bulk up 20-some pounds. They used to give him hell, man. Right? I don't even like watching NBA games today. Shoot a three, you the man. You got a bunch of big men in the league who can't play. They can't play. So it's watered down, bro. It just is. That's the truth.
Yeah. They take a lot of shots today that would have got you put on the bench when I was playing basketball.
Yeah.
Like, you got a pull-up three in transition, man, you never finna play again. Like,
never finna play again.
They finna sit you on the bench. You're not getting in this game again, ever.
OG Ephraim, what's up, bro?
I'm trying to see if this work, man. I'm trying to see if this works. Y'all can see this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, man, look at this. Like, are we really going to compare this? Like, I ain't even made it down yet. This is Scotty and Michael Jordan. Look at the season MVPs. Oh, look at the season MVPs. Look at the finals MVPs. Look at the first team All NBAs. Look at the All NBAs. Look at defensive teams. All defensive teams. Only Scotty got one over him. Defensive Player of the Year. Damn. No scoring titles. 0. Steals leader. Rookie of the Year. Oh, stats. Oh my God. You see that points? Look at that. Just skyrocket up there. Like, what are we talking about here, man? Like, this not even close. Look at the playoffs. 33 to 17. And y'all holler like Scottie Pippen is like that. I guarantee you KD stats ain't like this. I can guarantee you LeBron ain't like this. I can guarantee you who else? Larry Bird or whoever you want to name. But I ain't gonna go there with you.
Paul George got better stats than that.
Man, Paul George got better stats. Kawhi got better stats than
I
that.
just said.
Oh, look, the brother JJ say LeBron is 6'9", 260. Y'all crazy if y'all think LBJ couldn't survive. LBJ is 6'9". But I'll say this: he's 6'9", 260, and he can dribble, right? If you think he would have all these clean looks at the rim, all these clean lanes to run and dunk, you crazy, right? Karl Malone is 6'9", 260. LeBron would have got dominated in the paint. He don't even like playing in the paint. He said that himself, right? He like being out there at the top of the key, right? You know what I'm saying? Back in them days, he would have really had to play because people would have really been, you could hand check him back then. Like you can really stick him. You can really play defense on him back then and make him hard, make it hard for him. It's hard to stop. Like you said, it's hard to stop somebody that big at top of the key nowadays. All this open space because ain't no center nowadays. So it's easy for him. It's easy. Back then, you had Anthony Mason waiting on you. Back then, you got Patrick Ewing, Hakeem Olajuwon waiting on you.
Yeah,
man, y'all forget real easy, brother. Y'all forget real easy.
It was a defensive error. Like you look at the Bulls, they had 3 7-foot centers that were only there for 6 fouls. Like teams literally were drafting big men and putting big men on their bench just to foul people in the lane. That was your only job. And like it's not a matter of how big he is. This is like want to. Are you going to want to be in the post and take that type of punishment game after game, all game for 82 games? Karl Malone was able to do that at that side. The way LeBron flop on the ground when he get hit now, I just don't think that he'd be able to. I don't think he would want to. You know, just built
all them free runs to the lane with nobody there. Detroit Pistons, would have clotheslined him first. I promise they would have. And they would have squabbled up with you. You know, the Caucasian dude, Bill Lambier, he wanted to squabble with you.
Now, that's one thing that ain't no, we ain't going to have a shoving match. We going to really swing.
They going to squabble with you. Yeah, they ain't going to be no
we going to really swing out here.
Yes, real basketball.
Well, they going to put Dennis Rodman on you, and then, like, it's just going to be, you're going to be annoyed the entire game. Like, oh, you want to bring the ball up? We got somebody for that. We're going to put Rodman on you.
You talking about the Detroit Pistons back in that gap? If you put Bill Lambier and James Edwards out there, and then you had them.
Yeah.
From the start, with those three. But I'm gonna say this: if LeBron had been in that era with this mindset that he has now, he would not have lasted long.
Yeah.
They would have had to. He would have had to have that mindset to play. Because he would have had to fight back then for real. Because they had fights, for real fights.
I believe he would have been in that era. But it's all about, like you said, that mindset. I'm about to say, because yes, you can play in this. Yes, you have the size. You know how many big dudes I know that have size, but they softer than cotton? They just soft.
He wasn't going down there. All that. He wasn't going down there with David Robinson, Tim Duncan, the Twin Towers. He wasn't going down there in that painted area, bro. He wanted to stand out there and shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? All them free 2-bounce drives to the lane. That wouldn't have happened in the 90s, bro. Because everybody, if you know your basketball, it wasn't a space game back then. There wasn't a lot of space. The lane was clogged up all the time because centers was a thing back then. What you gonna do with Shaq back there at his peak, and he was young, 19, 20 something years old. All them free range, them dunks, man, that wouldn't have happened back then, bro. So you got to depend on your outside shot, right? You got to depend on breaking somebody down off the dribble. It'd have been much harder back then. That's what all I'm trying to say.
JJ, I'm glad I'm so glad you said the same bad boys that had Jordan crying.
Yes,
the
they
same
did.
Bad boys that had Jordan crying. Okay, in 22 games, 30 points, almost 7 assists. No, hold on, 6 rebounds, almost 6 assists. 6 assists in 22 games. 36-6.
Yeah.
Stop it. This in the playoffs now. Come on, bro.
The same bad boys that broke his wrist in 89, 90, the same bad boys that beat him up. Facts.
We talking about somebody crying, taking an elbow to the face.
Yeah.
You tell me somebody that just gonna sit there and take an elbow to the face. Oh, I'm good.
He came back to sweep them boys.
Facts, Sean Kemp.
Yeah, y'all don't want to tell the full truth, and then y'all want to holler about they got old. Oh, they didn't get old. They were still young now.
Yeah,
Jordan was just a couple of years younger than Isaiah Thomas.
That's a fact.
They won a championship. Then the next year he swept them. They were defending champions.
Thank you. They must have got old in 1 year.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, now that I beat you, now you don't want to shake my hand and all that. now I'm the big dog. And then I just dominate the 90s. You just a little small part of the 80s. Look, you ended the 80s and just won one in the 90s. But I am the 90s. Like, come on, bro. It's not even a competition.
I hate that Isaiah like that too, bro, because Isaiah is a very underrated point guard. When you look at ball handling and what be going on now in the NBA, like you go look at them old Isaiah highlights, man, he was on all that back then. But like you gotta let that go, man. Like
the Pistons won a championship. The very next year, the Bulls put their asses out. Were they not old when they won the championship? Well, come on, man. Yeah.
I know. I'm about to go ahead and just read out these ages. Joe Dumars, 27. Isaiah Thomas, 29. Mark, what's my boy name?
Mark McGuire, 31. James Edwards. James Edwards wasn't even playing for real. 35. I know. I'm just waiting for everybody else. Rodman is younger than Jordan.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what are we talking about here, man? Like, what are we talking about?
The Bulls was old with their last championship. Jordan was 35 years old, his last championship. And they still won 3 straight.
Bill Laimbeer, 32. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that's not old, man.
If you consider that old, come on, bro.
There's a lot of old teams in the league now, then.
You consider that old? 27 is old now? 29. Oh, my bad. I gave you the wrong stat. That was 1991, the year that the Bulls won. So I just gave you an extra year. Come on, bro. So let's take a year away from all those guys. Like, come on, bro. That's just making your argument sound terrible. So stop using it. The whole Pistons being old thing is the most played out thing in the history of basketball. Like, if you Google is your best friend, just look this stuff up. Them dudes were not old. They just got dominated.
They did.
They had their time, and then the king came.
Yeah. And he didn't have to go join up with nobody else to do it. He stayed the course, took his lumps, and came back a better basketball player.
Yes, you're going to tell me Horace Grant is a top 5 power forward, too.
Wait a minute.
Facts, Ephraim.
Tom Passon is the greatest point guard in the history. Bill Cartwright is the greatest center of all time. The greatest center of all time. Man, stop it, bro.
Hey, B Sharp. And if they remember right, when the Bulls won their first one, had it not been for John Paxson with that, I think it was the first one, whenever it was, when John Paxson shot the shot, Jordan was they collapsed down on Jordan. He kicked it out. Paxson drained it. Mm-hmm. So you can't just say Jordan by himself. I mean, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
But they acting like those other guys didn't exist. Jordan, yeah, you had to put that team together. But Jordan was the alpha dog, and they knew it. But without him, they didn't win.
I just hate when they use excuses like that, man. I was just like, bro,
Yeah.
what are we talking about? I know why Miss Williams get mad. She's a Cavaliers fan, and last time I checked, Michael Jordan didn't lose to the Cavs.
Oh,
He dominated the Cavs.
Yeah.
Oh, he sent them packing every time. Ask
Every
Craig
time.
Elo, he'll tell you. Ask Craig Elo what happened. 2 years in a row, what happened?
She said,
talking
Chat
about?
GBT is my best friend. All right, type in Michael Jordan losing to the Cavs in the playoffs. Guess what they're going to say? Never happened.
Not on this planet.
Not on this planet. Played them in the
also-
Eastern Conference Final. Played them in the
Yeah.
first round. Played them in the second round. All W's Michael Jordan. Yeah, I could have made it to the finals. Beat Michael Jordan in the Eastern Conference. But you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Come on now.
JJ, you my dog, bro. But you don't want to talk about crying and LeBron James in the same sentence.
Boy, do I...
Don't do that, bro. Don't look,
Man.
We'll open up a whole
Don't talk
nother
about
Spody.
don't
Let me
talk
hear
about
it from
help.
Spody, man. Let's see what from Spody. What you talking about, Spody? Look.
I'm with y'all on that. I'm y'all saying everything I'm saying. I ain't,
It's not fun. I want somebody to be up here to talk crazy so we can just prove like this is just nonsense.
It won't be me because I agree.
Oh, I know.
Oh, man.
Because I'm just like, what basketball are y'all watching? Y'all, I'm like, bro, we give Scotty his flowers, but Scotty is a true Robin. He is not a dog. You know the Bulls tried to trade this man before Mike came back. Only reason Mike came back because they were about to trade him. I need Scotty. Come on, man. Like they needed each other. I'm not saying that Mike couldn't do it without him. But only thing I'm saying, let's not act like who's the alpha dog in this whole thing.
There you go. Tell him be sharp.
That's the only thing I'm saying. Y'all acting like Scotty, him and Scotty are right here. Ain't nobody in the history of life. If you got Michael Jordan over here in one corner and you got Scottie Pippen in another corner, I guarantee you everybody gonna run to Michael Jordan. That shows you who the alpha dog is. You don't believe? Matter of fact, I use it as when girls go out. They know who the big dog is. They know who all the men gonna come to. They know who gonna. You know you got that ugly friend over there on the right. You got that ugly, and you got that fine friend on the left.
Is that just for women though? That's for men too.
And that's the same thing. I was just using that as an analogy.
Okay.
but it's definitely for men too. You know, matter of fact, I use men. You know who the big dog in here who gonna get all the women. You got that one friend that's sitting over there in the corner, trying not to scare the women away. Scottie Pippen is the one that's trying not to scare the women away. They ain't waiting by Scotty though. They waiting by Mike though.
And again, we ain't taking nothing from LeBron, bro. I ain't taking nothing from the dude. Dude is the best of today.
Yeah.
I think LeBron is top 5 all time in the NBA. I really do.
Mm-hmm.
But to say he better than Jordan, y'all tripping. Y'all lying, man. Maybe you would tell yourself that, but that's not true. If you say it's about stats, look at his stats, then that means LeBron or Jordan ain't the best. It'd be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. If you say it's about rings, then it's Bill Russell, right? If you talking about the best, if you want to say LeBron do more than Michael Jordan with the pass and none of that, okay, cool. But if it's 5 seconds left to go in the game, your team is down by 1. Who you want to have the ball? Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself.
There's not a bet that involves the NBA that involves Michael Jordan that I wouldn't bet on Michael Jordan. Right. I don't care what stat you put up there. It could be to grab a rebound. I don't care. He's a gambling man. I'm betting with
Mike.
Like you just said, Coach Sean, if you want to talk about rings, you'll give it to Bill. If you want to talk stats, you'll give it to Kareem
Abdul-Jabbar.
If you want to give all around, you give it to LeBron. But you know who's all three? You know who's all three?
Okay.
Michael Jordan. He's all three. You get the stats, you get the rings, you get everything. The most complete basketball player in the history of life. And the same people that say LeBron is over him be wearing Michael Jordan shoes. You ain't walking out there with no LeBrons. Next time you see somebody try to have an argument about LeBron and Jordan, look at their shoes.
I can't
argument already over.
I can't pick Bird Huggy Beard because it's more than just playing offense, right? Bird couldn't stick a sticky note on somebody's window. He was terrible on defense, bro.
Man,
Terrible.
Bird,
He,
what?
With him,
you put Kevin Durant on Larry Bird, Kevin Durant gonna have 30 at halftime, right? Now Bird may have 32, right? I'm talking about Mike Jordan, the guy that Larry Bird called Jesus in tennis shoes, right?
And
What
so he said, I like Magic.
I love Bird,
Jordan.
Huggy. I love him. I ain't taking nothing from Bird,
Guess
but
what?
you know Bird didn't play no defense, Huggy. Come
Magic
on,
Johnson said MJ is better than him. He even said MJ is the GOAT. So you guys can pick whoever you want to pick. All this stuff is documented, videos, newspapers, magazines, whatever you want to look at. No matter who you name, watch how they speak of Michael Jordan. It's like an awe, like an aura. Matter of fact, to just close out on this, when they had the 75-year anniversary of the NBA, and it was in Cleveland, Ohio, I remind you, the last person to walk out, everybody was cheering and all that for everybody. But when the man walked out, you could have heard it in Kentucky, how loud that crowd was. When the man walked out, it's an aura.
Yeah.
You know who the big dog is. When the big dog step in the room, listen here, Peyton Manning can walk in the room. Aaron Rodgers can walk in the room, Pat Mahomes. But when Tom Brady walking out, it's a different type of aura, man. It's
for sure.
Type of aura.
Facts.
What year is this for LeBron? 40? What? I mean, not 40, but 20 what?
20 plus.
About to be 23 next year.
20.
Going on 23. He's number one in scoring. People think about this. Michael Jordan played 15 years as number 5 on that list. He shouldn't even be nowhere near that.
And everybody above him played above that.
Played 20 plus. Most of Kobe played 20. Karl Malone played 20 something, I think. Kareem played 20. LeBron's 20 and counting. Jordan played 15. He should be statistically. Think about it. I'm looking at the amount of games he played. He played in 1,072 games. LeBron has played in 1,562 games. The next person that has played 1,000 games on this list is Oscar Robertson. He's number 15. It shouldn't be that close, bro. But this man averaged 30 points a night. Like in an era where you couldn't score. Where scoring was not a thing back then. They scoring 85 points a night. He's got 30 every night, and they depended on him for them 30 every night. It was no nights where like, all right, Jordan have an off night. Who gonna pick it up? No, Jordan have an off night. We lose.
And it wasn't no load management back then. I'm tired, coach. I don't want to play tonight. Okay.
We got my boy Larry Lord jumping in.
And when he came back for the Wizards, he played 82 games at 40 years old. Average 20. Come on, man. When everybody said he was washed up.
Come on, man. We gotta y'all. I felt like we just dropped too much facts on y'all tonight, man. Y'all give me opinions. Everybody you just said better than him. They said he's the GOAT. So how can you argue with what they say?
I mean,
and you talking about I love it.
And my argument for these
an opinion about nothing about Michael Jordan. I see the hate in his eye.
My argument for these points, when they're saying these points, man, is always the John Stockton argument. John Stockton is the NBA leader in steals. He's not on anybody's top 10 defensive list anywhere. And if you got him there, you're lying. Like he's nowhere near top 5 or nothing, but he's the all-time leader in the NBA in steals. So just because you play a long time and rack up stats doesn't mean you're the best at anything.
If that's the case, Cal Ripken is better than Barry Bonds then.
That's very true.
Cal Ripken plays
that's a lie.
Awesome
That is an awesome point.
And we know that's not true. But Cal Ripken got all these stats because he played forever.
I'm not picking Cal Ripken over him, Ozzie Smith. It's so many shortstops I'm not picking. Yeah, that's a great point. I'm glad y'all said that. But appreciate everybody being in here. We're gonna move on to ain't gonna stay long on Jayson Tatum because we went somewhere. That's why I love the show. I have an idea where we're gonna go, and then it just goes off the rail real quick because somebody say a comment. So shout out to y'all on that. Just Jayson Tatum being injured, man. Just prayers up to you, brother.
Man.
Yeah, facts.
Because an Achilles injury, especially when you was balling 42 points and then you just go out like that. Yeah, man. Just prayers up to you, brother.
Facts.
But we're gonna move on to a part I know that Danielle is definitely happy about. That most folks are mad about. I'm not mad because I ain't have my Lakers ain't have no chance of getting the number 1 pick, so I don't care. But do you feel like your Dallas Mavericks were handed a number 1 pick, or was it fair or square? I'm just asking what the people say. That's what the people say. It was rigged.
No, it was not rigged. It was fair. It was a 1.8 chance. That means there's a chance. We got it done.
So
We jumped in and got it done. I don't understand why the Mavs got to be. We didn't have a rough season. We deserve it. We jumped it. We got it. The 1.8. That's all we needed. 1.8, and we got it. And I'm glad we got it because we need it bad.
You know what? I forgot to say this part about LeBron. It's not the people. It's not I don't like LeBron. I hate LeBron fans. They are the ones that make me not like him. It's just like you guys are terrible. The man is an awesome father. I would never talk to the man. LeBron James is an awesome person. Great man. Built a school, give back, everything that you want in your superstar. So I want to at least leave off with that. A man married his high school sweetheart, got 3 kids. They doing great. So, man, definitely shout out to that brother for that. And getting that paper, too. I ain't mad at a brother getting that money, ever.
Facts.
So
he be lying, though. He need to stop.
No, but what?
You ain't read all them books, bro. Stop it.
Now, that's the only thing that be killing me right there is when he be doing that, especially when he had the Malcolm X book. I see you got the Malcolm X book. Tell me what you got. Well, he was a good man. I'm just like, bro, oh my God, bro. You can tell who didn't read the book.
He didn't even read the forward. He don't know what's in that book.
It's like when I had news articles. Shout out to Coach Brown. We had news articles on Friday. He just said, don't bring in no sports. Just bring in a news article, just summarize it, and that's it. I literally wait 10 minutes before class and try to learn something about it. And I'm sounding just like LeBron. Well, the state is losing a lot of money, and we got to vote on it. Man, we can't even vote, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, getting back to this NBA draft being rigged. Shout out to Bron, though, man. But do you think the draft was rigged? You already said it's not rigged and all that good stuff.
Why it gotta be rigged though? If it would have been anybody else but the Mavericks, it wouldn't have been rigged. Is that
I'm just saying.
It's a chance. 1.8. That's just like when you flip a coin. You got a 50-50. 1.8 is a chance. We got it.
I'm just asking. I'm just like, I ask somebody who is non-biased because I don't believe it. I don't believe it was rigged. I just said, hey, but it's supposed to believe it. I'm gonna ask Tez. I don't believe it was rigged. Tez, do you believe it was rigged?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think it was rigged. I think if anything, I think was rigged was the Luka to the Lakers and LeBron in that trade. Yeah, you asked me about that. Maybe they had some hands in that, but as far as like them getting the first,
and we was right by each other when we was in the same house. We were down at the Senior Bowl because I was like, about to go to sleep, and I was like, I know you lying.
Yeah, I thought it was fake. But yeah, I don't think they rigged it. I don't think they rigged it. Shout out to Dallas though, man. Y'all got a decision to make.
What you mean? Listen, let me put this out there. Nico, don't do nothing else, okay? Just get Cooper. I don't want no trade ups, no nothing.
Would you not take Giannis though?
No. And the reason I say no is because we got AD. I'm cool with that. I feel like Giannis will come in and mess it up. And we got to trade too much for Giannis. We got a good team on paper. I gotta see it flow. You know, Kyrie coming back mid-season. It look good. We straight. We got our shooter. We got our big man. We got our. You know what I'm saying? It look
I
good.
got you.
Just stick to that. Tell Giannis go somewhere else. No.
Piano man, you think it's rigged?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
See, man, you got people on your side. We don't believe it's rigged.
If they ain't on my side, I don't care.
We just asking.
It's not rigged.
Yeah.
It like she said about the coin flip, that's 50-50. So I mean, now I didn't even watch it, but when they said Dallas got it, I was all right, cool, no problem. Lakers didn't get it, okay, no harm, no foul. So that's how I look at it. So it ain't rigged. But I'm with you, Spo, to show that if there had been anybody else, they probably wouldn't have said it was rigged. But if it's not your team, then it was rigged. That's what they gonna always say that. So it's not rigged.
We done been through too much this season to do all that.
NFL and NBA, please give Bama and Mississippi team. Mississippi don't need to have nothing professional. Nothing.
Hey, wait a minute now. Hold up.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
I forgot, man. I forgot you were down there. Yeah, I don't believe y'all gonna sell out nothing, to be honest.
They can start
But you know what?
Lights on the interstate. My bad.
I'm gonna remember all that.
I'm like, man.
That's all right. I'm gonna remember.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Okay, where would you put if you was to put an NFL team or basketball team? Where would you put it in Mississippi?
On the coast.
That's not a bad choice, actually.
Right by the casino, right across the street.
That will work.
You got me at casino.
Yeah.
They gonna spend that money now. I ain't gonna lie.
They gonna spend. Matter of fact, I hate to go back to this name, but here we go. Michael Jordan has frequented our casinos down here a few times. So,
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that, Piano Man, but yeah, Southern Mississippi is a tourist attraction. You put an NBA team down there, they would definitely get they fair share of viewers.
Bama got the Birmingham Stallions, man. They just not the NFL, man.
Yeah,
I like the Stallions.
It's a great game, man. Check it out.
Yeah, it is.
Larry Lord Jackson is popping. You got that right. It's popping with 357, AK-47, and a 12-gauge shotgun. You right, they popping.
Hey man, shout out to Jackson, Mississippi. Shout out to Coach Allen, Jackson State, and also, Piano Man. How close you are to Jackson? Are you
about an hour? I'm an hour south of Jackson, and I'm out about 45 minutes north of the coast. But I teach on the coast, so I see the coast every day.
Okay, you ever heard of a place called Piney Woods?
I passed by it. You got to go to you got to pass Piney Woods to go to Jackson.
I went to boarding school there in the 9th grade.
God bless you.
Yeah, I know, man. It was an experience, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of folks wasn't used to it, man.
You milked
with that farming.
You milked a lot of cows out there, didn't you?
Say that again.
You milked a lot. Did you milk the cows or did you haul the wood?
I asked to be down there in the farming because they were like, "What you know about farming?" I was like, "My dad's a farmer, so this is nothing. This is like everyday life." But shout out to Jackson, man, because I think it's if memory serves me correctly, it's like 25 minutes away from Jackson.
It is.
But I don't know where you would put one down there. But Coach Sean, is it rigged? And also, since I don't know who brought up that question, if Mississippi or Alabama, let's just say Alabama for where would you put that NBA or NFL team?
No, I don't think it's rigged. I don't think it's rigged, man. I don't think it's rigged at all. I just think the Mavs won it. I mean, I ain't real high on Cooper Flag. I think it's other players that's I mean, I don't know. I'm not the basketball guy, but I've seen several players in college that I mean, Cooper Flag has the hype. He has the machine behind him. But it's a couple of players that like I love that little guard from Florida.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that dude is about it. You know what I'm saying? It's several players because I seen Cooper Flag face real defense in these in the NCAA tournament, and he was all right. You know, I guess right. But as far as the pro team, I sort of, I sort of like not having a pro team here in Bama. You know what I'm saying? I sort of like it because I look at Georgia. It's more people to come see Georgia than it is the damn Falcons. And this I know for a fact because I've been to both. The Falcons games are rarely sold out. Georgia is always sold out. Miami, it's more people go see, I mean, look at those teams. The Dolphin Stadium is always half empty. Well, hell, so is the Hurricanes too. But you know what I'm saying? I mean,
it's a party city.
I don't need no pro team here. I think a real NBA team would suffer here if they start losing. I watched the Memphis Grizzlies back then. I watched Memphis struggle for years with attendance, for years until they started winning, until they got that boy Jason White Chocolate, we used to call him. I watched that stadium be half empty for a long time, man. So, I mean, I don't really need no pro team, man. Why? So we can suck like the Bengals, so we can suck like the Browns do, and stadium be half empty. Nah, I don't need that. We got a pro team, and it's called the Alabama Crimson Tide.
There you go, man.
Tide.
220 sellouts as far as
and I semi-pro team, the Auburn Tigers.
Hey man, I'm glad you gave us semi-pro. That we moving on up in your book.
B Sharp, you said the semi-pro. I thought that was the farm league.
Not even double A.
I'm not even.
No, they single A. Not even double A or triple A. They single A.
Single A. They just getting to the party. They just coming out of high school.
Hey, it's all good. I know for a fact on that one day in November, we as professional as they come.
What day is that?
What day is that?
You know what day it is.
I don't know what day it is.
I don't know what day it is because we done beat you so many times.
Like the Alabama Invitational.
Oh, it's in Auburn this year too. You know exactly.
We beat you there the last time.
Hey, I don't never brag when we go down there because I know you got to have that lucky. If we can just be up 14, I would feel good about myself, but it never happens. If the game just want to be close. I told y'all turned into 6 stars that day. But Ron said, the Phoenix Suns up for sale, Tez. Could they move the team? I didn't even know that. I doubt they moved the team.
No. The market in Phoenix for basketball is just too big. They would not allow that team to leave. Out there in the West Coast, it's not like here on the East Coast when it comes to basketball. Like they really love them basketball teams. Like, and to move it to an unproven place, if they were to move the Phoenix Suns, it would be somewhere out there. Like it would be another part of Arizona, maybe, something like that. But no, that's why like Oakland and LA and Arizona, they always swap teams and stuff because that area is just like that. Like, so they definitely would move to Alabama.
Yeah, I'm interested to see just what an NBA team gonna be in Vegas. That's gonna be crazy.
Oh yes.
Shout out to you, Huggy, man, and also shout out to Lil Huggy. Appreciate you always supporting, bro. Even though you're an Auburn fan, it's okay. We all make mistakes in life, but like they said, you can always come home. You can always come home.
Man, I say this, man. As far as the pro NBA and all of that stuff, we do well. I mean, especially where I'm at, we do well where I'm at anyway. I mean, any Saturday night, I can give you one Saturday night last year when I think Boosie came up here, you know what I'm saying, at the amphitheater. You had about 9,000. Yeah, you had about 9,000 people at the amphitheater. All this going on at the same time on a Saturday night. You got a soccer game at Joe Davis Stadium, 6,000 people packed. You had A&M playing Texas Southern packed out there. And then you had the Trash Pounders over here in Madison packed out there. All this going on at the same time. And every venue was packed. Every restaurant lit. Every bar lit. Downtown. I'm fine without a pro team. I'm cool. I don't need all that.
I'm definitely with you on that one, man. Said move to Seattle. They definitely need to Seattle Sonics.
It's a starving market.
Yeah. And then I'm glad I seen a couple of WNBA teams from Miss Williams and from talking about he got a Las Vegas Aces. I think she put up the Mercury. Yeah, she put a
Yeah.
the Mercury up there. So yeah, WNBA season about to start back to can't wait.
Yeah.
And hopefully y'all realize that girl Caitlin is that girl. But since you talking about Browns, Buckeyes, Indians, so you Cleveland all the way in the Mercury. Okay.
I get it. I feel it.
And
Right?
of course we know your son plays for the team. So that's by default. So shout out to Noah Carter. He
That's
gonna
right.
get a national championship this year. I'm just gonna put it out there just because I do that every year anyway. So, but hopefully it is this year. But we're gonna talk about these NFL schedules. So you guys go ahead and pack your bags and all that, make your plans and all that. These are the top teams for prime time. Hold on, I gotta get this one off. Okay, there we go. Most prime time games, of course, the Chiefs, the Cowboys, the Eagles. Oh, who is that? Who is that? Is that my team? Is that my team? Those Washington Commanders, who we really need to change our name immediately. But we're up there for the most game. The Christmas Day game, I love too. We got the Cowboys at home, got the Lions and Vikings later on that night, and then we got Broncos and Chiefs. Good little Christmas Day games. I think these Thanksgiving games. Oh, I definitely love that night game. Packers and Lions early, Chiefs and Cowboys. I don't even think I've seen Patrick Mahomes play in Cowboys Stadium, so that's a good game too. But that Bengals and Ravens game is gonna be highly entertaining at
For
night.
sure.
But I think these Monday night. Matter of fact, I always love Sunday night better. Any of these games interest you guys on Sunday night?
Week 1.
These
Facts.
are all Sunday night football.
Facts, shorty. We won.
We won. Yeah.
Oh,
Ravens
dang.
in the
My
building.
God.
I was looking in the middle, but yeah, week 1 is a great one.
That's playoff right there.
That's a hell of a week 1
Mhm.
to start off the year. Yeah, I like that one. Maybe the best one out of all of them. I don't know why they got the New York Giants and Chiefs up there. That's
Week 8, personally, for me,
why week 8?
because them Steelers, and don't you say it, Ebony. Don't you dare say it. Them Steelers are playing.
Wow.
And the Browns are not.
Ooh, and the Browns are not. Now you know she's coming back at you now.
I hope not.
I
hope
see
so.
everybody repping 18. This is what I'm talking about. When real fandom right here got Falcons. Hey, see Jason, man, we can't get along, man. We Alabama now, but we're gonna beat that ass on the 4th on week 4, September 28th. My Commanders come down there. So just remember that. But if we lose, don't say nothing to me, man. I'm sorry. Ron said the Ravens play Philly in the Super Bowl. Who got the call?
The Ravens play Philly in the Super Bowl.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. That'll be the most neutral game I ever watch. Because I want Lamar to win, but I also want Jalen to win.
Lamar.
And I want Lamar to get one, man. So I may give him the edge just because Jalen already had one. But I don't want to make that choice, so don't put me in that situation.
Man, I'm surprised we got 2 home Sunday night games. Got the Falcons in week 7 and then the Bears in week 17 at home.
We got 2 home games too. We got the Seahawks week 9 and the Broncos.
Y'all was in the NFC conference championship though. Yeah, y'all deserve all the primetime games.
Hey, man, we got a quarterback, man. I told you, man, once you get a quarterback, you feel good about yourself. I can't say that about the Steelers right now because they ruined their opportunity to get a quarterback.
That's a fact. Our draft sucked. Our draft was terrible, bro. I'll just be real. It was terrible. I didn't like nothing about it. You got a defensive tackle that on film look lazy as I don't know what. You got another defensive you got the nerve to pick. What's his name from Ohio State? What's the quarterback?
Will Howard.
Will Howard in the 6th round. You passed on, man. Don't even get me started on that draft, bro. Please don't.
Yeah,
Golly.
it's all good, man. I'm just stunned. I like of all the quarterbacks, Will Howard. Stop it. That's almost like Mason Rudolph Jr. But God bless him. These are the Monday night football games.
So we got any Monday night games?
Say it again.
No, I was just looking at the schedule to see if we had any. Well, we got the Panthers on Monday night. We got two.
They got a few double headers like the first few weeks. Like week 2, we got Buccaneers, Texans, and Chargers and Raiders. Then week 4, you got Jets and Dolphins and Bengals and Broncos. That should be a good Monday night game. Jamar Chase versus Pat Surtain going at it. Any one of these games stand out to y'all? I'm just trying
to be honest, bro, it's so weird with Monday night games because Monday night just has the ability to make all these games good.
Yeah.
Like they don't look good right now. They might not look good on paper right now, but when it happens, for some reason, that Monday night football is always entertaining.
I like number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Detroit and Ravens. Facts.
Jesus. Yeah, that is definitely a good one. Oh, yeah. It seems like the Ravens got a bunch of prime time games.
See that contract Derrick Henry got?
Oh, yeah.
That's that today.
Yeah, I hope they keep trying to pay these guys, man, because they deserve it for real.
I knew Ebony was gonna get on me. I knew she was
gonna. I was just waiting on it.
I hate when Ebony call them. She call us the squillers, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how painful it is to hear that? Squillers, bro.
And if you know what a squilling sounds like, that is just like one of the worst sounds ever. Oh my God.
She didn't make no mistake of texting and let me know every time most of the time when we lost a big game. She would definitely let me know about it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it was to them god awful Browns. Man.
And my least favorite time to watch football. Well, I still watch it, but I just think they had a worse game. It's Thursday night. So literally, this is my first time looking on it with y'all. I do like us playing Green Bay Packers week 2.
We got a division game week 5. Rams.
Yeah, I'm just interested to see how the Rams gonna look.
Yeah.
Philly go up to New York. So Saquon Barkley about to have another terrific game. We're gonna see if Abdul Carter lives up to the hype by that time, but I don't know. It's his rookie year, so it's a long time for that.
Playing Philly is a bad matchup for Abdul Carter. They probably just gonna run the ball right at him. He's gonna have a tough time at that game. Probably.
That's what offensive linemen want, man. They want to run the ball all game. If you ask them, let's run it. So, man, I want to see. But I believe Abdul Carter is going to be like the man in the league, dog, for real. And like you put him up there in New York, like I know he wanted to wear Lawrence Taylor number, but that's a hard number to live up to, man. That's Lawrence Taylor right there. And I say, man, live up to, make your own legacy. Now he wanted to wear 11, and they were like, Phil Simms didn't want to unretire his jersey, and I want to be like, Phil, come on now.
I thought they said he considered it or something like that.
No, but that's the only reason why he got 51. I guess one half for Lawrence and one half for Phil. But Phil Simms could have let that 11 go. Phil, you ain't like that. I'm sorry, bro. Phil Simms is probably one of the most overrated quarterbacks in the history of the NFL, bro. If you just really, really look at it, especially during his time. I like you was up in New York, but he really wasn't that guy. You could have gave that 11 up. So I felt some type of way about that a little bit. But he is a champion, so I give him at least that. But any of y'all making any plans to go to any of these games? Like I said, I'm going week 4 or Right now, I am planning to. So I'm 99.9% sure I will be in Atlanta, Georgia to go see my Commanders. And I make sure I'm let all them dirty birds, whoever cooking, I'm coming by your tent. I'm eating. Say thank you, praise the Lord, and all that. And we're gonna watch y'all get your ass whooped. So anybody going anywhere for any of these games? Tez, you going to see your team lose and be disappointed?
Nah, so me and my dad, we go to a game, we pick a game and go to a game every year. And this year, I had talked to him actually about it yet, but this year, 49ers play the Saints. He's a Saints fan in New Orleans. So that on the 14th of September, that like is a good game for us to get to. But we usually either go to like somewhere in driving distance, either Falcons or Titans or somewhere like that, where we can see one of the teams we like. But yeah, that game right there sticks out and like a sore thumb. Yeah, we both get to see our team. Would have been great if I got to see Shador, but that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, it should be fun, man. I'm gonna talk to him and see if that's the one we're gonna pick out.
I want to really know. You should ask your dad. How does he feel about getting Shuck or what? I'm gonna learn his name instead of getting Shador, especially with Derek Carr retiring.
I've talked to him about it.
I really want to know what he's gonna say. I know it's gonna be a lot of cuss words behind that, but
yeah, I talked to him about it. He's not a Shador. Just like we should have got Shador. He just doesn't like the quarterback that they got. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. So he's not really high on that, but he also is a big Lou Riddick fan, and Lou Riddick is high on Shuck. So he's just like, we'll see.
He just trusting his word right now.
Yeah.
I know who y'all squad is. Who's your squad, Sporty?
Ravens, sir.
The Ravens? Okay. So you with Jayson then.
You seen I picked out all the Raven games.
Yeah, she did.
You with Jay?
But they were good games though.
Yeah.
You with Jayson.
I can't do no snow though, so I might catch some Falcons games, but nobody that snow.
I don't think y'all come down here this year.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Man, go on up there and catch a game. Man.
I'm not in no snow.
Man, you can go up there. I'm not. One thing I know I want to experience is at least a snow game. I don't want to experience Buffalo snow game.
Man, listen,
now, that one I don't want to experience.
I used to live in Chicago for years, bro. Man, that cold up there, that northern cold is.
I know.
You got to buy your jacket from there.
I know.
And the longer
my cousin told me that. I'm glad you said that, man.
The longer you out in it, the worse it hurt, man.
Yep.
Yeah, man. It hurt. It hurts.
We were leaving Cleveland one time, went over there to go see my cousin. Man, you got to get a coat for me. I'm like, I don't need nothing. Boy, when I say I was hurting out there, there's a reason they call that the Windy City out there.
Yes, sir.
Well, I was about in tears, but that was the closest. I was like, man, I thought I was going to freeze to death. I was like, y'all live up here?
Yeah, you almost can't enjoy the game, man, unless you just used to that, man. I used to be like, bro, this is madness. And I don't think it was, but maybe by 26 that day. To them, that's cold, but it ain't like I was about to die, bro. And I was there for almost 7 years, bro. So that weather's different, man.
Which weekend you talking about? I need to know which weekend you
what weekend? Yeah, what weekend, Ebony?
Yeah, because I have no idea. Ravens and Browns. That's what you're saying?
What week they play? What week do Ravens and Browns play? That's a division game.
I can look it up real quick.
All right.
So the Ravens and Browns, they play.
Y'all seen Skinny Batman when they play in the snow? Funny as hell.
Ravens?
Oh yeah. You talking about that clip when he was like, "Woo, boy, it's cold as hell." Yeah, man, Devontae is funny, bro.
They play in Baltimore on the 14th September.
So it's early, okay. So
and then we see they got another one, and then they play, of course, the other game in Cleveland on November 16th.
They also built a new stadium. They are doing it about time.
Yeah.
I think
we play Wisconsin on September
we are
13th.
too. I do
That
really.
that
Go ahead,
Saturday. We played them the day before that game in Bama here in Tuscaloosa.
Okay, that's what, third week in college.
That should be the
Fourth week.
Well, if you count week 0, it's the third
Yeah.
week. But if you
Okay.
count
Okay.
just regular, I think that's the second week.
Second week. Okay.
I think
I
it's
just want to give a shout out to Zach Ertz on that day because I hit my parlay. He just needed to get 37 yards in that game, and he got a one long run to let me hit on my parlay. And that was the game Jason talking about. He said, "Thanks to Drake for having Butterfingers, y'all ease by us in December." Hey man, it's bit dog, man. When you got a quarterback, you feel good about yourself. Just ask Coach Sean and them how they feeling right now. You don't feel at ease
at all
with yourself. Ask New England how they felt with Tom Brady. You walk around with a different type of confidence. Even Ted's ain't walking with no full confidence right now with Brock Purdy. He got the name. It just feels like a name, a quarterback name, Brock Purdy.
I love Brock Purdy. I just hope we get healthy from outside of him. We get healthy.
Yeah. Hey, bam. It's off September 1st. We off that early?
Are we off the 21st?
Oh, yeah, because we play Georgia that next week. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, but in college they get 2 off weeks anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I was just praying. I was just praying to God that the Falcons in the Washington game wasn't the same week as homecoming. I was just begging, just don't be on that week because
when Tuskegee's homecoming this year?
The first.
Yeah,
September, August 1st. I mean October 1st.
November.
Oh, November 1st. Okay,
yeah.
Wow. Ours is October 12th.
Halloween weekend.
Yeah,
I think this would be the first time.
It's October 12th. The festivities start that whole week. The week of the October 11th. You know, it start that weekend, and the game is that Saturday, the 12th.
Man, I think that's about the latest y'all had it in a minute because they've been going off like the end of September, going into October.
Yeah. They just got Mississippi Valley. We ain't got nobody spectacular, you know what I'm saying? But they got a lot of stuff going on that week. So it's always crazy.
It's the first time Tuskegee had back-to-back November homecomings in a very long time.
Yeah.
It usually flips.
Flip-flop.
This would usually be an October year. So it should be pretty dope down there.
Yeah.
So if anybody want to come down, I may make my way up there to Huntsville, man.
Shit, let me know, bro.
I'm about to go to the game.
Let me know if y'all come, man. Man, I'm gonna have y'all everywhere, man. Hey, Sporty know how it be up here. Everything be stupid out here, bro.
Huntsville's a vibe, bro. I've never had a bad time at Huntsville.
Facts.
Dating all the way back to high school when I go to Huntsville. Like I've never had a bad time.
It be packed everywhere. I'm talking about all over the whole city. Yep.
And somebody need to not gonna call out no names, Danielle, but somebody flaked on us on homecoming. I'm sick. I'm sick.
Listen, I had COVID. Like I had COVID, y'all.
And like everybody else did. You could have came out there.
I had no voice or nothing.
I had your passes and everything.
I know, and Brisky called me. I couldn't even talk. It was bad, y'all.
You know what? I'm gonna actually hold myself accountable for this. I said I was gonna go to Magic City last year, and I didn't come.
Classic.
Yep, I am coming to the Magic City Classic this year.
But look, hold on before you do that. Classic is cool, but bro, I'm different. I enjoy homecoming more than Classic. Now, when I was playing, Classic was better, of course. But now that I'm just a spectator. I love homecoming better because if you at Classic and we in there together and the phones don't be working, so it's like I may not even see you. You know what I mean?
Classic.
Homecoming, we gonna run into each other because it's.
I ain't had no service homecoming.
Oh, you know what I had service homecoming. Hold on, Spody. You're right. When I got up to the stadium, I didn't, but out in the tailgate, I did. I had service in tailgate.
I know.
Till I left.
I think I had service out there.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't have service out there.
Up by the stadium, I ain't
I
have
came
no
over there
service.
Gotta
because
get the walkie
Yeah,
talkie.
we was trying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you walk.
yeah, you
It
did.
was so crowded out there, bro. It was, and no, they done the back part, man. It was stupid.
See, I went to
Stupid.
parade, so I got a park at the gas station.
See, my Mason Lodge had a whole tent, so we was in there getting it in, bro.
Man, we
They
I
had
need to stop
30
by
kids out there.
we sent somebody to the store, man, for alcohol and food and stuff, and it took them almost
Man, you
two
ain't
and a
gotta
half
go no
hours to
store for
get
no
back.
alcohol and food. Where
But-
you was at?
But no, we buying food in bulk. Like we buying like
Oh, you trying to? Okay.
yeah.
Bro, listen.
They travel. They got a thing called a tailgating Kings.
It-
And that's why I was telling you when you was down in Birmingham for the Magic City class. I was like, go over there about
Yeah.
18th.
Yeah.
If y'all
Yeah.
come to Huntsville, let me know early, bro.
Mm.
And I, you know what I'm saying? Because we have, I got like 5 different spots we can go to, bro.
Man.
It'd
But
be
I-
stupid.
I promise you, when Skiggy, which I may want to point out, which is y'all biggest homecoming when Skiggy came up there.
Yup.
I ain't gonna lie. We got our ass whooped, but I had a ball that night.
Had a ball.
I
Yeah.
had a ball.
Yeah.
It was
I
fun.
had a ball.
It was fun, man.
It was fun.
I was
We-
so drunk.
We was
I
there the
can't lie to
weekend,
you.
man. We went to a little concert before that. And
Mm-hmm.
it was fun. The whole
Yeah,
setup was fun.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I wish, because that's when I was on the road for. Then they had A Ball, MJG.
Mhm.
I think it was Bun B and all. I was so
Yeah.
bad. 'Cause I wanted to be at that concert so bad.
I remember that one too. It was jumping, boy.
Man, you
Now,
should
Now,
have
one thing
seen
I would
we-
give y'all, man, y'all stay with the good homecoming. Not even homecoming. Y'all stay with good concerts.
Yeah, concert.
At A&M.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they concert be
amplified
jumping.
too, though.
Yeah.
Facts.
They got
Yeah.
Master P and them coming every week.
Master Peanut facts. I
Mhm.
know. P gonna be up here, man. They in the amphitheater, so it's gonna be
Yep.
stupid. And the tickets ain't that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
We
man.
just now getting an amphitheater in Birmingham. They about finished with it.
The one up
but
here.
It's
lit up.
sold out, and it's like
Facts.
Chris
Mhm.
Brown's gonna be at the amphitheater.
Yeah, the new one.
Okay, so here he
Yeah.
gonna be at.
How big
He
is
gonna
that
be
again?
he gonna be at the
It's
stadium.
gonna be big.
No, I'm
It's
talking about like how
outside.
big it is.
The one in Huntsville,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's about 9,000.
Yeah,
Google the
Oh boy,
amphitheater
he
Huntsville.
about to fill
Check
up
it out.
all that. He been filling up stadiums.
Yeah,
No, Chris Brown gonna be in the one in Birmingham.
Birmingham. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
And
But
that,
he could-
that was gonna be
he
bigger?
not, no, he's not gonna be at the amphitheater. He's gonna be at Protective Stadium in Birmingham.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
I know it's
man.
the one outside.
It's outside.
Yeah.
See
I'm
JJ.
going to the one at Truce Park though.
Oh yeah, that'd be yeah.
Oh, yeah.
JJ know about the Black Arts Festival. He used to be up here, man. Look, when they used to have that on Jordan
Oh,
Lane
yeah.
with like
I
Crenshaw.
heard about it. Yeah.
Man, listen, that's why they stopped it, because regular pedestrians couldn't drive up and down the street. Ask JJ how Jordan Lane. We got a street called Jordan Lane. With,
I
you
stay
know what?
at Jordan.
Okay, so you know what that Checkers at right there on
Yeah.
University. Man, look, the green room was over there.
Yeah, the green.
Jordan Lane used to be crazy.
Mhm.
That night, Lil Scrappy and was in Lil Scrappy and Stevie J and all them boys was in there. Man, Black Art Festival used to go so hard. And
But
of
is
course,
that not good times now? Or no?
yeah, it's good times now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's what I thought.
I'm trying to make sure I'm reading this correctly. Please explain for us who didn't have the have the honor.
I went to Bama, so I didn't have the honor.
Yeah.
Explain.
Well,
I
of
went to
course.
both of.
Well, I can tell you right now that you got 2 Tuskegee University guys up in here. You got an Alabama A&M guy up in here. Coach Al is Jackson State. I'm gonna tell you right now. You go to HBCU, it's different, man. It is.
It is.
I felt right. Well, I think just growing up in the city, it wasn't nothing new to me at all because I grew up there. So it was just like, now I'm just going on campus. But I know I have friends that went to like mostly white schools growing up. And then when they come there, it's like a total shocker to them. Like wow, this is different. The bands, the football team, especially homecoming.
Yeah, homecoming be different. It'd be totally different.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, I went to. I had the pleasure of going to both, and one of the biggest things I want you to think about this is homecoming for HBCUs is the biggest game on the schedule. That's
Yeah.
not the case at PWIs.
No.
Like, in fact, PWIs find the least attractive game to put on their homecoming because they don't want to get beat, so they just play anybody. Whereas at HBCUs, they try to schedule. They at least sometimes they try to schedule some matchups, and it doesn't really matter. People gonna come to homecoming. It's
Right.
just not.
They gonna come
It's
regardless.
not the same. Like the
And I think
pageantry at
that's
the black schools is a lot different.
facts. I think that's why I like homecoming better than classic, because classic, I don't see all my old homies, man. My old friend. Homecoming, man, we link up every year there, man. If we don't see each other all season, we'll see each other at homecoming. A couple years ago in Prime's last year, with Coach Dion's last year was at Jackson State. Man, Ric Flair was at the game.
Yeah,
You know,
I remember
on
that.
our sideline, because you remember Coach Maynard like to do that.
Maynard.
Woo, that stuff. Man,
Oh,
Jackson
that's
State
hard.
beat us. Man, they beat us like a drum. I was mad as hell about that too. We got in the game free. Look, man, all the former players was there on the sideline. We got our asses whipped, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't like that at all. So Ric Flair was there. What's the young lady? What's the young lady went to Howard that was in Hustle and Flow? Taraji P. Henson. Man, all them people's at the game, just chilling, walking around. They paid Future for the walkthrough, so he didn't stay very long. He just walked through the crowd and waved, then he left. But Coach Dion came up here, man, and beat us. The game was like 58-10 at one point in time, and he still had the starters in, bro. Because Coach Maynard, our coach that year, did a lot of talking.
About that school.
Yeah, look, man, he was on the scooter, right? Coach Maynard did a lot of talk about him being a scooter and how Shador wasn't very good. Don't you know? After they beat us, when they went to shake, he say, "Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun."
What year was that?
This was his last year at Jackson State, whatever that was.
Okay.
22 or something like that, bro.
I think it was second to last year. It
may have been second to last year. May have been.
I remember,
we played him at home.
We did Coach Robinson like that when he was just like, "Who ain't sweat?"
Yeah. He left the scooter he was riding around on.
Man, that was beautiful.
In the middle of our field and autographed it. I was like, man,
that's my type of Teddy right there. You can't talk.
I ain't never seen another school, Piano Man, in my history of being in this school. From time I was here to time I was graduate, I've never seen another school take over our tailgate like that. Jackson State probably had 30,000 fans up here, bro. I'm telling you, it was probably 15 in the stadium and another 15 outside. I ain't never seen so many JSU tents in my life. I'm like, man, what's going on? What they got in there and bought up the spots before the A&M people did.
They did that at Alabama State homecoming too.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah, I do want to point out that that's the year that we beat almost everybody in homecoming. With no Dion stimulus package, we beat Alabama State. I think we beat Alabama, and the only homecoming that beat us was Jackson State's actual homecoming. I think we was number 2 on the list that year. That was Tuskegee's 100th homecoming, and no, that was Tuskegee's 99th homecoming. Yeah, because 100 was last year. So
I would be going hard.
I think that was the year when we had, because we had them 2 years off. One was off because of COVID. And then they said want to have a virtual homecoming. The dumbest shit I ever seen in my life. I'm like, bro. Oh my God, I don't even want to relive that. But the next year, I knew everybody was coming because we didn't have homecoming in 2 years.
Yeah, and
oh my God, that thing was.
If y'all ever played, to all the people in the chat who never attended an HBCU game, when you play Southern, people like Southern University, when we played them up here, man, Southern is what you call an all brass band. They don't have little flutes and stuff. All they got is white horns everywhere. And honestly, their band is mostly male. It's about 80% male. So they are very, in HBCU culture, how loud the band is means something. Like the bands go to war with each other, back and forth. We got this thing called fifth quarter. To where when the game is over, the band's still staying there. They ain't going nowhere, right? All the fans leaving, the band still be out there battling each other, going back and forth. So it's just tradition, man. And the band is just a part of the game as the football team is.
And I ain't gonna lie, that's when I haven't been since probably like 10th grade. Is that Southern and Graham, that Bayou Classic?
Bayou Classic.
Oh my goodness, boy. Yeah. You talking about had a ball down there. I'm talking about a ball. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I said if it's one thing I'm gonna try to attend before it's all said and done, every classic that's known to man.
Mhm.
I think what's that was I said I haven't been to Magic City in so long. But
Magic
just
City was actually voted the best classic for the third year in a row. The Magic City
It
Classic
was.
is just
Yeah.
too. I
It's
just
too.
yeah.
To your point, Coach Sean, what you were saying earlier, man, it can get to a point where it's too many people.
It's just too crowded, bro. I didn't have
Yeah,
no,
it's just
you know,
you can't really fellowship like that. I know, like we do the
facts.
tailgates, right? And like you're saying, like homecoming is a lot better. Out of all the ones we do, Magic City Classic is the only tailgate we throw where it's not intimate. People are not hanging around in our tent, kicking it,
Yeah.
playing cards. It's just like it's so much to see out so many tents that they just come in, grab a drink, leave, go to the next tent.
It's
It's
just
just
so
like
much.
in and
Yeah,
out
man.
traffic. You don't see a lot of hanging out and fellowshipping like you do at a homecoming.
Yeah.
But
To all the people
In terms
that
of sheer numbers, it's a lot of people.
that Bama State and Alabama A&M game in Birmingham, that's Birmingham's biggest game. So
Yeah.
and if you know, like I know, I played at Legion Field, man. Legion Field is ragged as hell. You know,
It is.
and
Yep.
I mean that thing, bro. I'm telling y'all, even now when you go up under the stadium, they got these raggedy ass desks in a fence. I mean, it's so junky in there, man. But the game packed 70,000 easy.
Mhm.
Outside, you may possibly have another 60,000 outside all around the stadium. If you look at the airplane view, the whole, and you know, to be quite frank, to be honest, it's in a pretty bad area. To be, if you know Birmingham, y'all know, Ensley, you know what it is up there, Avenue R. You know, A&M, that game is the only game they really have out there, man. People paying you, you paying people $10 to park in their yard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
And
crazy, man.
And it's
crazy.
one of them places. I'm telling Brisket, like Birmingham, one of them places now. If you don't know it's a bad area, you run up out there very quickly without like
Facts.
it go from downtown to you shouldn't be over here real
Just
fast.
like that,
Like it
bro.
don't take no time.
Yep, real.
At all. So
man, you get on get off on Arc of Death. You go down to my boys in Ensley on Avenue R. I got some homeboys that went to Ensley out there. My boy Poot, they all went to A&M. They from them areas, man. And then if you're in North Birmingham, over there in the SIP code, my boy Gary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My boy Gary. He's the band director at one of them high schools in Birmingham, man.
Oh, Gary
Hamilton. His name is Gary Hamilton. Dark skin.
I know him and his wife. I like
good
friends
Gary,
with them. Yeah,
man, Gary's my partner. Gary went to A&M with us, man.
Yeah,
now,
he's in a band. He plays with somebody from Tuskegee that I went to high school with. Like
my boy Gary,
I know them.
He played in the band at A&M, and he was actually when Woodlawn was open, he was Woodlawn's band director. You know, he from the SIP code. Gary stayed on 33rd Avenue, right there in the SIP code. You know what I'm saying? So
I know him real good.
Together.
Yeah, he a Q now.
Yep.
Gary's that's my brother, man. Gary,
I gotta go to that game. I haven't been.
Hampton.
And, one of them is both of them are alums. My dad's sisters, my aunts. One went to Hampton, one went to Howard.
I ain't never
definitely got to go to that one. Who's the real HU?
but
so they say Howard's homecoming is ranked the highest.
That's what they say.
Of pure star power, though.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is.
I ain't gonna. Well, I ain't hating on Howard. I went to a Howard game,
so I couldn't.
Not Hampton, and all I say is this, bro. It might just be me.
It ain't.
Everybody was snooty pooty. You got these people. They wasn't getting ratchet like our class. Everybody was grateful Paul sipping tea and shit.
I went up there for a Morgan State game. It was Morgan State. They like that, and their games. It's
how much money you got in your account? I got 36.
Yeah,
I don't know what you have. It was. If I ain't know no better, I think everybody there was Kappas. Everybody. You know, I
gotta check this one out. JSU and Alcorn. I know this one probably one of the
ratchet.
Yeah,
is that a oh, Piano Man posted that. I can ask you right here. Is that a neutral site game or is it actually in Alcorn?
It's they just started playing home and home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what they been playing?
It was neutral site. They were playing at Veterans Memorial in Jackson.
Oh,
okay.
It was now it's home and home, but now it's the Jackson State home game, and now they go to Alcorn to play.
How far Alcorn is from Jackson?
I think it's like a 2-hour drive.
See, there ain't no neutral game.
Man, I will
Not
tell you
like 2
this.
hours.
We went on a school trip to Alcorn on a visit when I was a senior. This place was like it's like trees, and all of a sudden the school pop up out of nowhere. It's like
Nowhere.
it's like I think you got to drive a couple miles to like the closest Walmart or something like that. I don't know
It
exactly
ain't worse
where
than
it is.
Itabina. It ain't worse than
Yes.
Itabina.
That's where Valley is.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
man. They ain't worse than Itabina, bro.
That was like they call that Dixieland
It's
for
in the
a
middle of
reason.
nowhere.
Yes.
And all I kept
man.
thinking was like, Steve McNair did play all that out here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the man. That was it.
Y'all need to go down to FAMU, bro.
I've been
No,
to
they're not
FAMU.
FAMU. Which one is down by Florida State? Which one is around the corner, Florida State?
Bam.
That is,
Bam.
Mhm.
Bam.
man. Look,
Fam and
gosh.
Bethune down there in the same area, kind of.
Yeah.
look short. Hey, look.
Don't
sporty.
forget Incat.
Yes.
Oh yeah, now
Okay.
oh my god.
And cat.
Yeah.
My
Listen,
old coworker with Incat.
Yeah, that's a school.
Now they say that's one of the best homecomings now.
They are.
They swear,
I
bro.
heard
She
about them.
said.
Yeah,
She
I heard
said it
about
called G-Ho.
Yeah,
Mhm.
greatest homecoming all the time. Yeah.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like NCAT was hidden, boy. When we went one year, I was like, cause my cousin went out there, and I was like, man, we gonna see. Boy, I was like,
You
damn,
bad.
they doing it like this.
Too bad it wasn't it.
And then basketball season come around. It's no
Yep.
competition. And MEAC just as
Oh,
far
yeah.
as HBUs go, like basketball,
Basketball.
MEAC is gonna kill that.
I still
NCAT,
say
all those Morgan State and all them.
2021, 22. No, it was may have been 23. It's been a few years ago. Boosie was at our classic on A&M side with our band, and what's Master P's son name? Romeo was on Bama State side with their band. You know what I'm saying? So it get crazy like that, man. It get crazy like that. You know, the bands ain't nobody going nowhere. I know people to come, older cats to come just to see the halftime show, right? So it's crazy. I still say Alabama A&M a few years back when we had, that's one of the best things I've seen. They had a replica of a Hornet, a big ass stuffed Hornet. This thing had to be about 4 foot big. And the whole band put their instruments down, just started whooping the Hornet's ass. The whole band. I mean, they tore it up, beating it, kicking it. They packed it. They just, and the whole crowd was just going crazy. The whole band was just taking turn punching on the Hornet. Bama State just sitting over there looking like some suckers.
Miss Wayne said she want to move to the south, so if you gonna move to the south,
loved it, Bodie.
Wait a minute now. That A&M funeral that Alabama State threw, that was
Oh,
fun.
that was cold.
They copied us though.
Yeah,
they copied us. We did it the year before.
But Bama State Kappas did have one of the best tents last year with the bar theme.
Yes,
they did. That was
in the middle with the TVs coming at the top.
That was cold.
They copied us, bro. They copied us, man.
We seen that. We seen
but A&M, the actual battle of the bands, when they had a drum line, A&M be whooping them, bro.
Whooping them.
Like
that's when I've seen the fam.
Whooping them.
I love fam bands.
Our drum line, Sticks, STIX. Sticks. Ooh, they be whooping them, bro.
Oh no, Bama State got a good band.
We be whooping
them. They be going in. Both of them be really going in. Like
A&M been beating them here 3 years in a row.
Southern
band good.
Jackson, Grambling. Like it's something about that whole sweat. Them folks be going at it, boy.
It's what's crazy about HBCU band. I can talk about this all day. Is it like it's different styles? If you look in the MEAC, you see like sheer numbers. So you see Fam, Bethune. These are really big bands. So the sound you get is more like
Bama State got a big band.
But then the swag is purely about power. When you see a swag band, they about stand in front of you and play this instrument as loud as I possibly can play. It's two different sounds. Like,
I love when they start playing that ESPN thing. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, back and forth.
I love when it's football season. When I hear certain songs, I'll be like, yeah,
it's time. Yeah, I love that, boy.
Only thing that be pissing me off, man, when because Alabama State been whooping our ass lately. One of the classes I think everybody need to experience, Turkey Day Classic.
Oh, Turkey Day.
Turkey Day go hard.
Literally on Thanksgiving. You would think nobody ain't being there for Thanksgiving. Bro, that was our thing to go to the game, bro.
Yeah.
That thing used to hit for real.
Turkey Day go hard. I used to always pull for y'all. I never pulled for Bama State ever in my entire
they
life.
beating us in the stands and in the field.
And
I was like, bro, we gotta win somewhere. We gotta win somewhere.
I like Turkey Day, but like just being in Tuskegee Band is like Turkey Day was like the culmination of the year. It was like, it was a good time though. But man, I like standing across from those bigger schools, those bigger bands.
Yeah,
I know you. So you originally from the Gump, Shorty?
Yeah, I'm from Montgomery. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got some homies.
We did the parade and Turkey Day every year.
Yeah,
it's like, man, canned apples. Then, but when Alabama State built that new stadium, we didn't go as much. But back in the day when it was in Cranley Bowl, it used to just wham.
Only thing I'm still hanging my head. Oh, they want to open the stadium opening night against us on Turkey Day. And we lost. And they lost.
Yeah,
and I loved it.
Put our name on it.
This is our stadium. But they've been working out.
It was packed out. Like
I was there. I had a ball too.
Yeah,
I wanted to be there.
It's one of the best
stadiums. I ain't gonna lie. It's very, very
nice. One of the best stadiums that I didn't.
They do. I don't know if it's well, because it go all the way. But
and then it got the grass section too.
Yeah, they got the grass.
View's been doing.
I put A&M Stadium against a lot of people.
A&M Stadium has been like that for
our home side is wonderful.
For a long time, they had the best stadium.
Y'all been upgrading.
No, it ain't better than Bama State.
Y'all been upgrading your gyms, your stadium.
But,
like y'all been doing everything up there.
That new basketball stadium A&M got though.
Oh my God.
That's nice.
I put our gym against anybody.
When they had the Alabama State came down here.
Yeah.
Ooh, that move.
It was no room in that joint.
No room.
Tuskegee though. Tuskegee was like that.
Bro, I was about to say, since we talking about basketball stadiums, Tuskegee, if you're listening, take some time out, man, and redo something with Chappie James. Like, this is when you look around.
Y'all got more money than any SWAC, any HBCU.
When you look around the SIAC, I done been to a couple of these basketball gyms, bro. It don't compare. We have a great basketball stadium. Let's redo that, man, and have some pride.
Piano Man.
Well, tell them what basketball stadium you went to.
I went to Miles. I went to a Miles home game. Miles plays basketball in the church.
Exactly.
In the church, and I'm not exaggerating on that. I mean, literally, they have church service on Sunday, basketball game throughout the week. And every chance I get to bring that up to a Miles fan, I bring it up because y'all talk so much crap. I'm like,
Miles.
This little gym, I felt unsafe.
Miles
it was crowded.
Ebony, you need to come down, Ebony. I'm trying to tell you.
That's what I said. If you're gonna move to the south, I say move to Huntsville.
Yeah.
Or you can move to Mobile with the Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities in Mobile.
Yeah.
Like if I was to put a basketball stadium somewhere, it'd be either Huntsville, Birmingham, or Mobile. Can't go wrong with either one.
Yeah.
So I would
the middle, Huntsville the top, Mobile the bottom.
I would opt for just Huntsville. And there's
it's more money right now in Huntsville.
Well, there's another major reason. Both Mobile and Birmingham have been on First 48. These are not the safest places in the country.
Now, don't get it twisted. Now,
I was just gonna say. Now, Huntsville is the more polished city, but like every area, they
hide it. They don't let you know.
Yeah, yes, that's for sure. But
somebody always getting decapitated up there, man.
Yeah, like
every week.
Ain't like them cities.
Look,
I guarantee
you.
So
I don't know, but
two people shot on Blue Springs. You know what I'm saying? Man.
You know where not to go.
I guarantee you, it don't compare when it comes to violence to Birmingham and Mobile.
Huntsville sprung up overnight like that.
Yeah,
Birmingham been number one for so long. You know what I'm saying? That they was the main.
I know the ham is
You know the Gump.
It number one in murders.
City, so
I don't even want to put
nothing in the Gump because we ain't got no.
Every time I talk, every day I talk to Brinsky, somebody died. Somebody died today, bro.
But I hope Huntsville don't never get like that, bro. Trapper, he can tell you. Trapper Nick can tell you, man. We have places here in the Ville, like Madison. It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
You ain't gonna act a fool in Madison.
Love it, bro. Yeah. I love it. If you a single man, there's a lot of peaches up here. Lots and lots of them, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's crazy
Oakwood.
because everybody's moving here, so it's a lot of
Yes.
different people.
Yes, it is.
So it's like, a lot of people come for the Arsenal and stuff. So
Yeah, I see it every day.
it's
That's
different
where I
type
see
of
it
people.
every day. Lord have
That's
mercy,
what I
be
said,
crazy.
man. I don't want to put my boy job at jeopardy if he's still there. But at Mobile, I can't even remember the name of it. Even if I did, I wasn't gonna say the name. Me and Tez were hungry one day, and we just rode around, just like, man, this looked like a good place. One of the
Yeah.
most hoodest wing spots we ever went to ever.
But
Now
that's why we picked it.
Yeah, that's the reason why we picked.
Guarantee the wings good in that
Oh
spot.
yeah, and my man, he did something very illegal. He just told me to go do something, and when I say that man made me and Ted's probably like $40 plates easily, and he said, "Man, y'all had some of that crack sauce." I ain't gonna lie, that crack sauce hit, man. That crack
Like, I'll let y'all taste it.
Happy birthday
amazing.
to the brother Trevor Peniel Sportscast home team
Oh
right there,
man.
man.
Oh, yeah, happy
Happy
birthday, man.
birthday, my broski. You already know what it is,
Oh,
bro.
for sure.
Yes, sir. It's my partner right
Happy
there,
birthday,
boy.
brother.
Yeah.
On that note, man, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's one thing we definitely gonna do on this channel a lot more. Is definitely talk some HBCU stuff because
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
if we can probably be on that topic for hours on hours. You think we talk about Alabama stuff? When we start talking about that type of stuff, we ain't even hit the nail in the coffin with football and the bands.
Facts.
So
Oh, yeah.
y'all stay tuned for that. So yeah, I just love the conversation. That just happened.
Yeah.
So appreciate everybody coming through. Of course, we're gonna let everybody shout out their channel. Definitely Trapanel, happy 40th birthday, my brother,
Happy
man.
40, baby.
man.
Happy
Matter of
40.
fact, I'm gonna drink this to you tonight, my brother. Happy 40th. I ain't gonna get drunk. I'm gonna take one shot.
I got a Fanta, man.
There you go. We
It's
gonna drink
pineapple.
something on you, brother.
Bottle
I
water.
just got a mug and I ain't telling what's in it.
There you go. I'll tell you what's in it. Corn liquor.
Boy, you
All right,
I'm gonna let everybody shout out their channel and we gonna get up out of here.
got a little Joe Lewis in there.
Got that red claw and went down there to go get that.
Hoot.
Spanky Johnson.
So you drinking hooch piano, man.
Go ahead, piano man.
Man, you crazy, man. First, B Sharp, thank you for inviting me and nice to meet you, shoulder to shoulder. And even though you took my dude, AD, I ain't gonna be mad at you. I ain't gonna hold it against you. But good to meet you. And to my other pros, man, good to always be with you. Hey, I'm Piano Man. You can always find me at in the long run with Piano Man on YouTube, and you can also find me on X with Music and Sports Guy. And I'm gonna end with this. I'm no expert, but I know what I'm talking about. So
Facts.
every Monday at 5 o'clock, you can meet me there with the long run with Piano Man.
Oh yeah, man. And also, man, I enjoyed your show the other night with KB. So shout out to KB.
Yeah, I went back and caught it myself. I went back and caught it myself.
That
Man.
was a great show.
Yes.
Yeah, next time y'all, I will send the correct link, and we all gonna be there.
Oh no, it's all good, man.
Yeah.
It's a learning
I
experience.
apologize for that.
Tez.
You can catch me at It's SC Season. No content yet. I know I've been saying that for a while. It's coming. I promise you. I've been working very hard on it. I hope everybody likes it and appreciate the hard work that I put in. And soon I'll have these guys on. We're gonna chop it up about some SEC football and Sporty Shorty. Hopefully, we can get you to come in and we know what team you're a fan of.
Yes, sir.
In fact,
And alum of.
yeah. In fact, all of y'all. But yeah, man. Looking forward to it. Been pretty busy, man. shout out to the graduates. Shout out to everybody that's graduating this year too. I know I said that
Facts.
earlier. It's like, I've been busy, but yeah, shout out if you got a kid graduating, or if you are a kid that's graduating, congratulations, man. That's a huge accomplishment, at any level, So
For real.
shout out to that, man. And yeah, catch me on SECs and whenever I decide to start posting some content on it.
Yeah, man. Much love to everybody on the panel. Love kicking with my bros. Pleasure to meet Sporty Shorty, man. Always love, you know what I'm saying? Especially she's my fellow Huntsvillian right here. So we doing it, you know what I'm saying? Tez is 1,000% right on those graduations. Not necessarily a graduation, but they call it a bridging ceremony with the young people. My daughter went from the 8th grade. She'll be going to 9th grade next year. Had at a young age, man, and really enjoyed seeing her get her little mini diploma going to high school today from the 8th grade. I never remember them doing that for 8th to 9th grade when I was in school, but it was real good to have that, man, and make it special for them kids, man. I'm all for that. Much love to everybody, man. Thank you to Brinsky for having me. As always, Ted, Sporty, my brother Piano Man, I love kicking it with them. You can definitely find me at JMHO Sports Talk. You know what I'm saying? On Twitter and YouTube. That's a fact.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, world? It's your girl, Sporty Shorty. Of course, it's always a pleasure to be with my guy, Brinsky, and the crew. It was such a pleasure meeting you all. As always, you can reach me at Sporty Shorty on all socials. And of course, I will be back to talk more junk when Alabama play. You know how I do. Oh, and go Mavs too. Shout out to #1 draft pick.
She's a thug, ladies and gentlemen. She's a thug. But she's one of the best, man. One of the best people on YouTube, especially these guys, man. I love being on here with these guys from Tez to Coach Sean and Piano, man, and definitely her. Shout out to Coach Al. Shout out to Coach Carl, Ty, KB,
Jance,
Justin, and John over there, Marvin, them at Bama Standard. Appreciate them for even letting us come over there and work with those guys. We'll definitely be on with them tomorrow night. Be on there with John tomorrow night on our show. So definitely tune in then. Shout out to Booker T. Washington High School, because I just seen Jason say something about that. He said the Jazz coming to BTA. Now, what are you talking about? Oh, you just saying belt to ass. I thought you were trying to be funny, but we're gonna put belt to ass to them Jazz down there in Evergreen. Shout out to my nephew that he used to play football down there, but he's about to graduate high school down there. Shout out to Jameer Sharp, my nephew. Shout out to you. And I forgot what I was about to say. Just that quick. I said I was gonna change the name, everybody. So probably the next time I get on here, it won't be Sharpshooters Podcast no more. It'll be Sharpshooter Sports Talk, because we talk everything. We talk everything from sports and culture. We talk it all here. So y'all buckle up for all that. We dropping the podcast, we adding sports talk. So shout out to everybody showing love and just being here.
Shout out to Gil. I ain't know Gil was in here. What's up, Gil?
And shout out to Gil.
My brother Gil.
Oh, yeah, jumping in. It was here at the beginning and jumping in at the end. So appreciate everybody. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is.
I think I missed y'all, but happy Mother's Day if I didn't say it to all the moms.
Oh, yeah, and happy Mother's Day
throughout the week.
Yes.
To all the mothers. Because now I need that same energy for Father's Day now. Great men in this world. I don't want to see no women up there talking about mama and dad. I don't care. You had Mother's Day. Show love to the men. There's some good men out here. And you're looking at 3 fathers up here. So keep that same energy. And y'all already know, F them trees forever and a day. Just want to rest in peace to the man and his children, Alabama and Bear Bryant. But we'll catch y'all on the flip side, man. Appreciate y'all. and y'all already know, Roll Tide.